How y'all doing?
What's up, guys? I missed y'all so much. I really cannot even begin to tell you guys how much I missed you guys. Child, how crazy it has been. Life, I tell you. But I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Hey. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Erica, also known as Spiritual Stylist on YouTube. Yes, I haven't said that in a long time. But if you are returning, welcome back, babes. And I know y'all like, where have you been? Where have you been? I know. We're going to get into it. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup. Well, I already kind of did my face. So sorry, my face is already kind of done, but I am going to be doing my eyeshadow. We are going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm kind of already semi ready, but y'all know I'm backwards, so it's okay. But if you're new here, like I said, welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because you will not be disappointed with my content. I promise you. I know I'm a little bit inconsistent, but girl, life, okay? I promise I'm going to get better, and I say that every time, but this time I'm gonna get better. It's just, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into why I've been away. Honestly, it has been just a whole lot of stuff going on, and we're gonna get into it today. I'm gonna be a little candid. I mean, I feel like you guys deserve it. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and leave a comment or a like down below of this video. The best way that you can support me is by sharing the love, subscribing, sending it to one of your girlfriends, letting her know, letting her friends know. And honestly, the best thing about that is that it doesn't cost you anything. It literally does not cost you anything. And like always, I love and appreciate you guys and your continued support. We are halfway there, literally halfway there. By the end of this year, my channel will officially be monetized, okay? I'm putting it out there, sending it to the universe right now because it has to be this year. Like, we just have to go up this year. Y'all, I have some exciting news. One of my videos hit 10,000 views. So crazy. I'm like, dang, 10,000 people watched that video. As I'm filming, I never know which video is going to get a lot of views, and that just so happened to be one of them. So thank you to everyone who watched that video. Thank you to everyone who left a comment, who left a like. And anyways, in today's video, I'm, like I said, going to be finishing up my makeup. My face is pretty much already done. We are going to be using this P. Louise palette. This is If the Crown Fits, but we're going to be using the top portion of this palette. I'm probably going to go for a super cute smoky eye look today because I have on like gray, and so I'm thinking a smoky eye would be really pretty with this, but like a cute neutral smoky eye, similar to what I did for my birthday. Yes, I still have not put out my birthday content. I'm so behind on editing a lot of my videos. Honestly, don't hate me, but it's coming. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into some eyeshadow, and I'm pretty much going to be telling you guys what's been going on with me, and also too answering some questions. I did post a Q&A poll to my Instagram, and I posted it to YouTube as well on my community page. If you do want to add some more Q&A questions to that poll, definitely go over to my community tab and add some questions. I'll probably film another video with Q&A. For now, we're going to be doing some of the questions that I got mostly on my Instagram, and then some of the questions that I got on YouTube. If y'all are returning, y'all know the combo that we're about to do today. So lately, what's been going on with me is, honestly, I just have been life has just been really lifing for me lately, and I am kind of just at that point where I'm questioning, not necessarily my future, but questioning. I've been doing a lot of reflecting about some of the decisions that I've made in the past and kind of like how it's led up to where I am now. I am trying so hard to like not allow where I am now to kind of like determine where I will be in the future. And just understanding that, like, you know, one choice could change my whole life course for the better. And that's really what I've been like praying about. At the end of the day, like, life is gonna life, and that's just a part of living and having a human experience. So with that being said, you know, you have to do things, or you have to also do your part here on earth, is how I feel. And so with that being said, I've been like doing my part. I've been trying to manifest, trying to, you know, be proactive in setting myself up and putting myself in positions to accomplish the things that I want in my life. And, you know, just wanting to like fulfill my purpose, because I do feel like I have a good sense of like a portion of what my purpose will be, but getting there is another story. You know, I feel like it's just another story, and trying to meet those two things in the middle is where I'm kind of at, I feel like, in life. And as I get older, you know, I kind of just start to reflect a little bit, and really I'm at that point where, you know, and it has, I'm gonna be honest, it has caused me a little bit of depression, because I'm not like, I'm so young, and people would probably tell me like, girl, you are in your early 20s. Why are you even stressing about some of the things that you're stressing about? And it's because mostly because the world that we live in. Like, I feel like we live in a society. Okay, so before I even get into that, right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my transition shade, which is gonna be this shade here in the corner. This shade is called Play the Fool. I feel like we live in a society now, be an influencer, then you aren't living your life, you know? And I feel like for me, although I do have a good job, and I'm very, very grateful, and I'm very, very like thankful to God for the job that I have, because the job that I have, you barely see anybody my age obtaining a job like that. And that is a blessing, and it's been a blessing that God has like truly genuinely blessed me with. But to be completely honest with you guys, like, I believe that there are people out there who enjoy working for someone else, who enjoy not having the responsibility of entrepreneurship, or who enjoy, you know, having to have, or who enjoy obtaining healthcare through their job, or whatever the case may be, and who are content with living a life like that. You know, I will say, like, I work with someone who literally, like, you know, the job is her whole life, you know. And not to say that that's a bad thing, because for some people that's enough for them. For me personally, if I'm being completely honest with y'all and myself, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. And it's not that I don't want to work. I don't want to work for someone else. And I feel like for me, my job is community. Like, it's to aid the community, and and I'm not saying that I'm going to do that through makeup, and in some ways I think I will. I'm not going to go too deep into my purpose, because that's between me and God. But what I'm saying is that, like, I think us as a society, we imagine, or we're supposed to have it all together at a certain age, and we live in, it's like the microwave society I feel like we live in, where we want everything now. And I'm like really in that state where I'm being forced to have faith, being forced to have patience, being forced to like really sit with the uncomfortableness of not having exactly what I know was promised to me now. And I know that it's coming, and it's just a matter of those things. Like I said, faith, patience, and being still. So anyways, with that being said, you know, it did kind of send me into like a little bit of a mild depression, and I took some time away from this part of my channel. However, I did start another channel, which is good news. But I know y'all like, how you gonna do two channels at once? You can't even do one. But don't come for me. Don't do it. I know I'm insane, but I have a Sims channel now, y'all. If you guys haven't seen, maybe the algorithm was being nice to me and you guys just so happened to stumble on the channel. But this is the channel. I will link it up below. I'm going to go ahead and go into Trumpet. So with that channel, guys, and y'all, I'm going to be all over the place, jumping from topic to topic in this video, so just bear with me. But yeah, that channel, I have been really just like having fun with that channel. And if you guys didn't know, I am a Sims player. I love Sims. I used to play all the time. And then I stopped. And that was actually around the time where I first started this channel is when I really stopped, because I played it mostly during high school. I got back into it and I'm trying to be like active with that content over there too as well. But I know that I had been neglecting you guys over here and I really kind of needed to post some videos, and I actually have a lot of videos in the archive that I just had not posted. So you guys will be seeing a lot of like content that I previously filmed. Unfortunately, it may seem new to y'all, but it's definitely old to me. And to be completely honest with you guys, I was really like at the point where I was wanting to give up on my channel, and specifically on this YouTube channel, because I wasn't really seeing the results, and don't get me wrong, I know that I could probably be a lot more consistent with posting videos, but to be honest, y'all, it's hard. Like, this is a lot of work. YouTube content creation is a lot of work, and it's a lot of research, it's a lot of editing, it's a lot of work, and it is genuinely a full-time job. So imagine having a full-time job in corporate and in school and trying to do 2 YouTube channels, like literally all in the midst of being depressed. Like, what? I don't understand how that's even possible. But I'm like trying to figure that out. I'm really trying, and that's where I'm at with everything. Enough about that. We're gonna go ahead and get into some Q&A, kind of liven up the video a little bit, because I know I just kind of like brought it down talking about depression in society and the world that we live in today, unfortunately. But we're gonna go ahead and look into the comments from my poll. I didn't get too many, unfortunately, but that's because a lot of y'all don't be supporting me like y'all say y'all do. But anyways, I did get a few. I also got some on my Instagram. So first question we're going to be answering, what's your favorite food? If you guys didn't know, then you're gonna know now. I am vegan. I have been vegan for all my life. I had to fight. I have been vegan for 6 years now and vegetarian for 7. So I haven't had meat for 7 years. I'm gonna go into this color because this color is calling me, especially for doing smoky. I haven't had meat for 7 years, and so vegan for 6. So with that being said, honestly, my favorite food, I'm a carbs girly, and that is probably why I gained so much weight recently, because I have been like overindulging in carbs. But I'm slowing down because summer is coming and my body has got to get right. Okay, that is where we're at right now. As far as food, anything vegan. I love vegan food. I love pasta. I love french fries. I love bread. Like all the stuff that's bad for me, I love. But I'm like slowly getting back to being a healthier vegan, because when I first went vegan, y'all, I was like so healthy. I was at my prime with my health when I first went vegan. I was only eating like fruits and vegetables and like grains and nuts, and just drinking like 1.5 gallons of water every day. And I was at the pinnacle of like healthiness as a vegan. Let me just get another brush and kind of smoking this out a little bit, and this is pretty much going to like blur any harsh lines and blend that color into the brown or orange neutral shade that I was using before. So with that being said, I have like more recently been like dealing with some health issues too. Like, I promise you guys, I'm going to get real candid in this video. I, as a vegan, will be the first person to tell you guys that vegan does not always equate to healthiness. Now, if you are a healthy vegan and you're going out there living your life, you know, eating healthy foods, fruits and vegetables, getting enough protein, getting enough, you know, it's really a lot that goes into being vegan. And that's one of the things. Well, no, let me not say that, because everybody's body is different. For me, there's a lot of things that I feel like my body negatively reacts to, like dairy. That's one of the reasons why I went vegan. Dairy, meat, my body, it does not like it. Now there's certain people's bodies who can handle it better, and for me, my body is not one of those. But anyways, that's a long answer to the question. Very long answer to that question. But yeah, so anything vegan. I'm trying to get away from carbs, but right now I love me carbs. Me carbs are me friend, but it's not my friend at the same time, because like I said, I have gained way too much weight, but your girl is losing it. I look good. I look good. I look good. I look good. Don't stomach still giving kind of flat. But next question. The next question is, what's your favorite movie and a recent memorable experience? Okay. My favorite movie, don't come for me, y'all, because I am a simp. I love action movies. I love drama movies. But overall, my favorite movie is The Notebook. That is my all-time favorite movie. Ryan Gosling. Oh. What do you want?
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want. What he wants, what your parents want. What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
And he holds his heart. As he's holding his heart, he's like opening his heart chakra. And he just about to make me cry. Just remembering the scene. Woman, what do you want, woman? Like, shake me. Tell me you love me and shake me. It gets me every time. I'm about to cry just thinking about it. Like, look at my eyes. I'm so dramatic. But the most saddest part about that movie is the end. It's so sad, but it's also so good. Because can you imagine being so in love with someone and so connected to someone that y'all souls choose to die together? Like, that to me just gets me every time. The scene that gets me every time is the part where she has dementia. Rose, is it Rose? Rose? Is it Rose? Or am I thinking of Titanic? Allie, girl. Okay, Allie and Noah. I said Jack. I'm thinking of Titanic. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of Titanic. Oh, what the heck? Anyways, Allie and Noah. She remembers Noah, and then they dance and they have a night together, and then she, like, in the middle of it, flips out and forgets who he is. That to me breaks my heart every time. I can see that scene a million times and I'll cry a million times. I'm literally a simp. Like, ugh. But other than that, my second favorite movie would probably definitely be Love and Basketball. If I'm thinking of romance movies, for sure. No, not that one. My second favorite movie in regards to love movies will probably be Persuasion. I have not read the book, and a lot of people don't like it because it's not like the book. But the movie to me was so good. Like, I think, what's her name? What's the actor? Dakota Johnson, I think. Dakota Johnson. I think she's such a good actor, and I love, like, romantic comedies, and that is like a satire type comedy movie, but romance mostly. That's my movie. I love that movie. Like, love it. So that's it on movies. As far as memorable experience, memorable experience. What is a good memorable, like, recent memorable experience? I need to get out the house. That's probably why nothing is coming to mind. Dang, I haven't had a memorable experience in a long time. Oh, okay. My great. So I am fortunate enough to have both my great grandmothers and my grandmothers still be with us here on this earth on both sides. So my dad's side, my great grandmother and my grandmother are still with us, and on my mom's side, my great-grandmother and my grandmother are still with us. And to me, that is something that I do not take for granted. I honestly thank God for them and their health every single day, because not a lot of people can say that. And don't get choked up. I'm a crier, y'all. I'm not gonna even front. I am such a crier. I am an emotional, loving human being, and I'm goofy and I'm crazy and all of the above. We celebrated my great grandmother's birthday recently, and that was probably a very memorable experience, because that was the first time in a long time where my family has all, pretty much, not all of us, but majority of us were able to attend. And to me, I'm huge on family. My family is very dysfunctional, unfortunately, but when we do get together and we can come together for events like that, it really just touches my heart. The next question is from Matthew. This is one of my subscribers who I absolutely am so grateful for. He is such a huge supporter of me, and I appreciate him. So he said, would you rather wear face paint decorated by a 4-year-old child every Saturday all day for the rest of your life, or never wear makeup again? Woo, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I would definitely... Every Saturday is crazy. Every Saturday all day is even crazier. Or never wear makeup. Honestly, your girl is cute without makeup. I think I would probably never wear makeup. Dang, but I love makeup. You know what? We're gonna go with the 4-year-old child. Painting my face. Like, can I teach the child to do makeup? And then the child does my makeup every Saturday? Does that qualify? I completely commend Alicia Keys for that. I know I probably would not be able to do it. I love makeup. It is a huge part of me and a huge part of my identity. Not because I can change how I look, or I don't really think I really change that much when I wear makeup versus when I don't. It depends on the look. But for the most part, I'm a girl. I'm a girl who likes makeup. So if you're a girl who don't like makeup, then that's you. But I like makeup. So and then, what's your opinion on nudist beaches? I have never been to a nude beach. I always feel, I don't know, I never really thought about going to one. I think it probably will be fun to just be free and but it's also kind of why? Also kind of why? But then I get it. I get why people do it. They think that, I think we over sexualize our bodies. I do think that we do that as a society. We definitely over sexualize our bodies. But it's also I feel like it would probably help me love my body a little bit more, and appreciate my body a little bit more. In the same token, I feel like I have an affinity for my body now. I appreciate when I'm big. I appreciate when I'm smaller, and I've learned, because I have been smaller and I have been bigger in all stages of, regardless of if you're trying to lose weight, regardless of if you're trying to gain weight, you have to love yourself at each stage. Because if you don't love yourself when you're overweight, or you don't love yourself when you're underweight, when you gain weight or lose weight, whatever you're trying to do, whatever the goal is, whatever you feel like will make you happier, if you don't love yourself in the state that you're in currently, you're not going to appreciate it when you do gain the weight. You're going to feel either too small, because you're going to feel, oh my god, I lost too much weight, or you're going to feel too big. You're going to be like, oh my god, I gained too much weight. I'm just way too big. At least that's what happened with me. I can say from personal experience, that's one of the reasons why I just learned to love myself at each stage. When I'm got a little bit of chub because I'm bloated, or when I'm super skinny. and I'm like, oh my god, where did my butt go? Or I never had a butt at all, but now it's gone. Like whatever I did have is gone. But I say that all to say, like, it's just super important to love yourself at each stage. You know, when you get to your desired state, you won't appreciate it, and that's with a lot of things. That's with money. That's with your body. That's with like relationships, whatever the case may be. Like, it's just so important to live in the moment and cherish where you are at now. The patience is teaching me. So, anyways, I say that all to say, my opinion on nude beaches is, I get why people do it. I feel like they probably feel that like it's a chance, an opportunity to like love their body and, you know, showcase their body in its natural state. I wouldn't be against going to one, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I just would probably really have to work up the courage. But yeah, that's my opinion, Matthew. The next question he asked was, if you were in the Hunger Games and had to back a certain fruit, what fruit are you getting behind? If you were in the Hunger Games and had to back a certain fruit, which fruit are you getting behind? That question I'm not really sure how to answer because I'm not really understanding the question. But my favorite fruit, dude, I was about to say my favorite fruit, and it, like, as I was about to say it, it sounded so cliche, and I just knew that if I said it, like, the racists would comfort me, and I don't want that. I would say my favorite fruit, I eat more blueberries, but my favorite fruit is pineapple. It's between pineapple and water. Honestly, don't. Okay? Don't. I don't eat chicken. So don't do it. The watermelon is just so good and juicy, and it's like it's 90% water, I think, or majority of watermelon is water, and how could you not like it? But I do not like when it's soft. Have you ever had like watermelon where you can feel the you can feel the Okay, I might confuse y'all. But y'all know when you get like a firm watermelon and it's juicy and firm, but then you have the softer watermelon where you can feel the like little watermelon particle. I don't know how to say it, but softer watermelon where it's more like mushy or like crumbly. I don't know if that's really the word to describe it, but if y'all have eaten watermelon, then hopefully you can infer on what I mean. I don't like that type of watermelon. Like, I want it to be firm. I don't want it to be super soft. I need it to be firm. Crazy. Y'all were seeing a whole different side of me today. Now, if I was in the Hunger Games, I had to read the Hunger Games in middle school and became obsessed with it. I actually read all of the books, and I went to see all of the movies with my mom because she was obsessed with it too. So every time I would finish a book, she would finish a book, and we were like pretty much going back and forth. I loved having that little book club moment with my mom, and it's something that we shared and we loved together. And so we went to see the movies together, and my sister tagged along. My little sister would tag along with us. I like to think if I was put in a circumstance like that something within me would kick in, and I would just have these intense survival instincts and intense ability to like lean into my intuition and be the protagonist of life and succeed in whatever thing I was faced. I don't know how or why I have that like mentality, but I'm just hoping that my survival instincts will kick in. And if you guys can all of a sudden hear snoring, that is my Yorkie. He is the cutest little pup, and he is literally laying right next to me, and he snores, and it's adorable, but it also makes noise in my videos, so it ain't me, it's my poopies. And if there's any other questions that you want to know the answer to based off of this video, go ahead and, go to the community tab, leave a comment, and I will definitely answer in another video. Next question is going to be, what type of influencer are you now, and what type of influencer do you see yourself being? Okay, This is a question that I absolutely love. As far as being an influencer, I would say naturally, like I've always kind of been that girl. Like I'm not even trying to be cute, not even trying to be funny, not even trying to like be like to my own horn. I am like the type of person that I don't like to just go based off of what people say. I like to do my own research and have my own personal experience. Like I have always been that way. And again, I'm genuinely not trying to my own horn. I'm just sharing my experience. One of the things that I would say is I try to do my best to put out my best self, to put out my best perspective, to put out the best thing that I know to be true. And a lot of times, you may only know something to be true by having personal experience. And what may be true to you may not be true to everybody else. And with that being said, as far as the influence, I messed up my eyeliner. But as far as the influence of style, like, girl, I always was a trendsetter. Like in middle school and high school, I've always been super keen on like fashion and my looks and makeup. And it was never about like, oh, I have to be, popular, or I have to be like, it just was generally what I enjoyed growing up. Like I just, when you have a passion for something and it's not because you're influenced, it's because it's just you at your core. I was always a girly girl, always very girly girlish, but I do have a tomboy side. Like I played basketball growing up. I was really good at it, but I'm like, this is not me. I need something else. I need to do some makeup, do something where I want to be. Naturally, I think like if I'm consistent, I think I would be a pretty good influencer. Because I'm kind of like, I already do it within my personal life. Like I will influence people to buy things, or I'll influence people to, open their perspective or do research about something and like look deeper. I mean, it's just kind of like me. It is me. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. As far as the influencer that I want to be, as I continue to grow my channels, I just want to be myself. Like I just genuinely want to be myself. And I know that there's a lot of people out there now. There is no one really to call out. I think just the influencer community as a whole, I mean, there's money to be made there. There's money to be made as an influencer. And with that being said, people's morals will start to shift the more money that they make. And for me, genuinely, I feel like it's going to be, and it will always be, a goal for me to have a level of integrity through my influence. If I eventually reach the stature that I hope to obtain, as far as being an influencer or being someone who is of influence, not only to the people around me in my immediate circle, but to people out there. Like I genuinely value, and even y'all see it in my videos now, I genuinely value honesty, especially like for reviews and stuff like that. Like I'm not going to review a company and give a incorrect or lie about something that I like, or something that, that I'm trying to basically influence people to buy just so that that company can make money off of it. Like why would I put myself in a position to have a company use me to make money off of the backs of people, whether it's the Black community or just communities in general? Like that's a whole nother story for another day. I just want to be myself, and I want to be honest, and I want to influence with integrity and with you guys in mind, like with people in mind, because I have been influenced by influencers that are either actively influencing people now as like YouTubers or Instagram girlies or models or whatever, that have like basically lied, like flat out lied about their experience with a company or service that the company can provide just for a quick buck. And I think that is like huge within the influencer community, and that's just not what I want to do. It's just not gonna be me. I don't care. Smacker clacking. Favorite celebrity. Okay, my favorite celebrity, if y'all didn't know, I am a barb. I am a barb. Barb. Always been a barb. Always gonna be a barb. They can never make me hate Nikki. Like, was a barb during the hate train. Was a barb before the hate train. Is a barb after the hate train. After I just talk about being a barb. I'm not like a big believer in like idolizing other humans. Yes, there are people out there who are very talented and their talents get highlighted, but at the end of the day, they have a human experience just like we are. And that's just that on that. The next question is crush. You know, who's your crush? My crush. I can answer without hesitation, without question, without that man is well. Bring chills down my spine. That man would be, I'm gonna let y'all take a guess right here, right now. Leave your guesses in the comments. I want to see who y'all think my crush is. While I do my lashes, go ahead and leave y'all comments in the comments. I just know 90% of the comments are gonna say Drake. All right, y'all. Did y'all leave y'all guesses? Or did y'all just skip to the part where I say my crush? Brent Fires. Fine, girl. Okay, I love me some Brent Fires. I absolutely love me some Brent Fires. It's not like, oh my gosh, Brent Fires. Like, it's never that. It was never given that. I mean, for anybody, whether it's a female or a guy, never given that. But if just so happened to see him, baby, I'm gonna need a cheat day. And it don't even have to be like, we don't even have to do the do. I mean, just a kiss will suffice. Y'all, I love me some Brent Fires. He's like literally my celebrity crush. The next question is, what's your dream travel destination? So for the last like few years, I've been telling myself I'm going to travel and go out of the country for my birthday. Mind you, y'all. And this may make a lot of y'all be irritated with me because I'm irritated with myself. Mind you, I've had free flying benefits through my mom since I was 7. So that means I could have literally traveled wherever I wanted to go from the age of 7. And I did not. I still don't have my passport. And I've been telling myself that I'm going to get my passport so that I can travel out of the country for my birthday every year. And it never fails. I end up either working on my birthday or not planning ahead of time to go out of the country. So this year, I told myself I won't go out of the country on my birthday, but I will go out of the country this year. Sorry, y'all. My lips was a little dry. Closer towards the end of this year, I did say that I'm going to plan a trip and really kind of like use it as my birthday celebration, since I didn't get to celebrate my birthday on my birthday in January. So I am working on getting my passport. Have I started the process? No. But I'm going to. Don't judge. It's going to happen. For today's lip combo, we're going to do a neutral pink look. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline. This is like a liquid stain lipstick. And then I'm going to be taking the Juvia's. This is one of my favorite glosses right here. This gloss is top tier. This is Coffee Break. But one of my favorites is the Dulce something. Girl. If I could ever influence y'all to buy something, these are bomb. Like bomb.com. Okay, I say that all to say, Jesus, can never get to the point. I say that all to say my dream destination is Tulum. I also want to travel to Thailand and Turks and Caicos or Bora Bora or India. India, I would say, is like my top second. My second, if not my it's definitely my top 5 for sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw in my nose. Okay, while I finish up the next question. But it has like been a dream of mine to travel to all of those destinations that I listed. But Tulum is probably one of the places that I want to go within the next few years, if not next year. It's on my list. And then all of my others are definitely bucket list destinations that I will go to. What's one of your favorite TV shows. One of my favorite TV shows, my favorite TV show is Game of Thrones. Love me some Game of Thrones. And I love me some Jon Snow. That is one of my favorite characters. Jon Snow and Tyrion are my top favorite characters. And I also love Daenerys. Unpopular opinion, a lot of people did not like how Daenerys' character arc developed. I did. I actually thought that it was very fitting. I feel like if y'all don't watch Game of Thrones, or if y'all haven't watched Game of Thrones, I'm about to spoil it. So if you do plan on watching Game of Thrones, I would just skip through a good 15 seconds, maybe 60, because I talk a lot. But anyways, with that being said, I feel like giving the history of her family, for one, her father was the Mad King, giving the history of her family and the Targaryen legacy, I almost feel like she was destined to be that. Like, I genuinely feel like it was like only really a matter of time and a matter of circumstance. And when you're going up against someone like Cersei for the throne, either live on morals like Jon Snow and allow your morals to be the pinnacle of who you are, but she was chasing the throne. Jon Snow was not chasing the throne, and I think that that's the biggest difference between the two. And it's so crazy that they're brothers and sisters. One of the things that I do like about that show is all of the incest. I mean, it's a lot of incest in each show. Okay, y'all, so now that makeup is done, I am going to put a little bit of powder on my face because my face is giving me very much so dewy, and I didn't want it to look so dewy. Like, I feel like my cheeks look super highlighted. What's going on with that? I don't know, especially because I didn't use dewy makeup today. So my foundation was a little bit dewy, but it wasn't that much. And I have been using the House Lab foundation. This right here. I have to do a whole video on this. This foundation, y'all, paired with this. These two together, they go together. Okay? Best combo. Like, really such a good combo. I'm gonna do a video on it. I have to. I absolutely do, because I can't keeping this from y'all. Like, I can't. Alright, y'all. We're gonna finish up with the last two questions, and then I'll end the video. Okay, the next question is, what's a talent you have that most people don't know about? I can sing, y'all. Alright, I'm about to sing for y'all. I don't know what. let me cook, okay? Okay, let me close my eyes. I feel like y'all judging me through the camera. Don't judge me through the camera. Okay, how do you like to relax and unwind? Me personally, I love a good bath. I love a good glass of wine, a nice bath, some music, some candles, and I love to have a nice little meditation session right after that. Do a little lymphatic massage, get rid of some lymph. Also love to cuddle up on my bed, on my sofa, read a nice good book, watch a movie. I love movies. I love movies. I'm one of those people that, like, they'll be like, oh, have you seen this movie? Yeah. Oh, have you heard of this movie? Yeah. What you think of this movie? I loved it. I didn't like it. I like this about it. I got an opinion about that. So, I hope you guys enjoy this Q&A. I really need to start doing this more often. And I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. It is super cute and smoky. Exactly what I was going for. Honestly, I really love it. It's super cute. Okay. Fit check. This is the jacket. You can it's giving cute off the shoulder look. I'm vibing with it. I like it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me today in this video, getting to know me and answering some questions that you guys may or may not have had, but anyways. Now, before we leave though, let me just do a quick nail cam. These are so cute. These, believe it or not, y'all, these are press-ons. 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 Yes. They're giving acrylic, aren't they? I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. Alright, y'all. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, guys. So, it hurt or it cut extra deep because I'm like, really? Like, I keep it to good hair? You know, like, no shade, no tea, no nothing to... It's a whole lot to unpack, you know? And I think a lot of black women, we experience that, you know?